Hello, T-Bags. Cinerex77 coming at you today. Going to do part 3 of my Karambit series. Um, this one we're going to discuss another MTech Karambit. This one's the Jose Najir large boulder Karambit. Um, see, it says MTech right there, and it says designed by Jose Najir right there. And on the back it says USA design, handcrafted in China. That's what you get. Typical MTech. It's always going to be in China, pretty much. Overall length on these is 6 inches with a, what was it? I believe somewhere in the neighborhood. See if I can find my tape measure again real quick. Yeah, somewhere in the neighborhood of a 4.5-inch handle with a 2.25-inch long cutting blade on a basically 2 3/4 inch long, almost 3-inch long actual blade blank itself. There we go. That's about the best I can think of. The main part of your blade is about 3 inches long. Ambidextrous thumb studs. 440 stainless steel is what the blade is made out of. Aluminum scales. And I do believe stainless liners. It is a liner lock. It has a fairly decent lockup. It's like almost at 50% already. I'm not really digging that, but I'm not bitching because it is an MTech folder. See, price range on these went from $8 up to $17 when you can find them. I'm not sure if you can still find them anymore. I most certainly cannot. But that does not mean that they're not out there. I like this one a lot better than I like the Seahorse folder folding Karambit. Not just because it's larger, but it most definitely feels better in the hand. I guess that has to do with the size. But this one has a lot of cool things about it. Like if you notice, the back of the spine of the handle and the blade share very much this very similar cutout along all of it, which gives it extremely well ergonomics. Once again, the location of the thumb stud on this one is awesome. You got that right there, but you really can't do the flipping feature with that like you can on the Seahorse. But this one you really don't need to flip. It does not travel far at all before it's open and locks. Okay, does not travel far at all. These do have a little bit of both of them have this one's a little bit worse than this one, but they both have some up and down play. No side to side play, just a little bit of up and down. But I am contributing that to the fact that it's a MTech, and excuse me, this one has more blade play than this one. So this one's a little bit tighter to help eliminate that. So just a little bit tighter. I really like the fact that with this one and the traditional Karambit grip, you have a lot more reach than on the Seahorse. Because the only thing you got to do is angle your wrist a little bit more, and bam, you have almost 3 more inches of reach right there. So, and the way it sits like this in your hand gives it excellent penetration power, especially with this nice swedge up top. It does penetrate very well. These are not as sharp as I can get them, and that's just because these are mainly sitting around collecting dust. But they're still pretty freaking sharp. I'm not gonna lie. They're fun to play with. No pocket clips, no carrying accessory other than your pocket. And that's the other thing I don't like about it. Where the fuck's my pocket clip? I need a pocket clip. I do. A pocket clip, a sheath, something. I don't care, anything. Just some way to carry it other than my pocket. Especially if I want to use this, utilize this for a self-defense role or for any type of tactical combative role. It would not be my first choice for that, but if this is all I had on me, this most definitely could get the job done. And when I say that, I do mean, it's a Karambit, okay, which is for me better choice of fighting knife than anything else. And the main reason is the finger ring. I'm going to move these out the way for a second, and I want to show you something. I'm going to use my little clone here as an example. Okay, there's a lot of self-defense moves that are taught that teaches you how to disarm somebody, especially with a knife. So the moment you open your hand, you can actually drop the knife. Okay. On a Karambit, as long as your finger is in that ring, the only thing that happens, let me see if I can get this in the frame a little bit better. The only thing that happens is your knife falls out of your grip. You can always flip it back up and catch it. Same thing in the traditional Karambit sense. Okay, open it up. Only thing that it's going to do is just hang there. Okay, and once again, you just flip it back. I'm not going to get too big into the flipping with this because I'm doing this with my iPod in hand, and I will most guaranteed fillet myself. And B, if I mess up, y'all can't laugh at me. So there we go. A good size comparison for this blade would be, so y'all can get a general idea, is everybody knows how big an Endura or the Carry Carry-2 is, and there you go, side by side comparison. What I really like about the other thing I really like about Karambits is the fact what holds true about a Karambit's edge versus blade ratio. The edge is always longer than the blade itself. Okay, because like they say, the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. You add any type of curve to that at all, you will be adding distance. Correct? Correct. Right, there we go. So that's another reason why. And plus, not to mention the fact that the human body is very much organically shaped, and there is hardly to zilch on a person that's flat, flat to the point where a flat edge like a Warncliffe or straight edge of any sort can get an honest to God good clean what I'm trying to say is you can have more contact, surface contact with a curved edge than with a straight one, because with a straight edge on an organic surface, more than likely you're going to have like that much of your blade that actually touches and cuts instead of the whole blade. Okay, y'all get what I'm saying? At I know Exacto does. He's probably covered this in a couple of his videos. As a matter of fact, if I remember, I think he actually has. Which is the beauty of a good recurve blade, or the beauty of a good hawkbill or Karambit. So there you go. Thank you very much for watching my video, y'all. Comment and subscribe if you have not. Please, I hope you've been, educated, entertained, all that jazz. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit tongue-tied here, and I have no idea why. I just can't talk for some strange odd reason. So I'm going to let it be at that. Keep your finger on the troll. Have a nice day. Thank you very much. Bye, y'all.